1,200 troops from the Army, Navy and Air Force are to be deployed to cover for striking ambulance drivers and border staff over Christmas. The government stepping up its contingency plans for industrial action, prompting criticism from unions who say the armed forces are not properly trained. And the Chief of the Defence Staff, Admiral Sir Tony Radakin, has warned this morning that serving men and women shouldn't be treated as spare capacity. Nick Martin reports.
Hey, where do we want it?
Scenes like these look set to become a familiar sight as more strikes look set to go ahead this Christmas. The government says it has a contingency plan, but will it be enough to keep the public safe? 1,200 members of the armed forces are being brought in to backfill strikers. We're told 600 of them will drive ambulances. And community first aiders will be used to ease demand on medical care. But unions say they don't have the same level of skill as nurses and ambulance crews.
The military are no substitute for trained healthcare professionals in the ambulance service or, across other healthcare roles, and the government knows that. What's very frustrating is that the hours and days they've spent putting these contingency plans in place could have been spent talking to unions about how to avert the strikes next week.
Announcing the contingency plans, the Health Secretary Steve Barclay said NHS staff do an incredible job and it's deeply regrettable some union members are going ahead with further strike action. My number one priority is to keep patients as safe as possible, and we are stepping up preparations across government and the NHS. NHS Trust leaders have been asked to speed up the safe discharge of patients and free up space in emergency departments. Hospitals are already experiencing waiting times of up to 12 hours in places, and this could get worse.